I've based all of them on relative pronouns.
All right. Where do I find them? Is it on this application?
I'm writing it on paper right now.
Oh, you're writing it out on a paper on a sheet of
Yeah.
paper. Oh, that will take a bit of a long time. Okay, you know what you're going to do? Can you? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Is your brother still there?
No,
All
look,
right. He's not there.
I'm nearly finished.
No, don't worry. Like, how many have you done so far? How many have you done? How many have you written out?
15.
15.
Yes.
All right, all right, all right. You know what you're going to do? You're going to snap. Can you take a snapshot of the paper? Can you do a snapshot of the paper?
Yes.
Can you? Okay, snap it and can you snap and send on this application? Can you snap the
How do I do
paper?
that? Okay, I'm coming.
All right. Snap it in such a way that it will be very conspicuous.
Can I finish it quickly?
No, don't worry. Just stop at that. Let's see what you have snapped.
How do I send it?
Okay, you can click on attachment, attach.
Where's attachment?
Can you see attach?
No.
All right. All right. A minute. Let me share my screen with you. Then with that, I'll be able to show you what to click on. Just 1 minute. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yes.
You can see my screen.
Oh, I'm on the chat. I can send it to you from the chat.
Hello, are you there? Hello, are you there? Hello, Okpe. Hello. Hello, are you there? Hello, Okpe, are you there? Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. The paper is too dark. It's too dark. I can barely see what you have written. Is there any way you can re-snap and probably use
We sent a better one.
Okay. I think I've seen that. Let me check this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right. Your first sentence here says, I went to the shops when my dad did what?
Was at home.
When my dad was at home. I went to the shops when my dad was at home. All right. What is your relative clause there?
When?
When. What is your relative pronoun?
Pronoun?
What is your relative pronoun? Hello?
Oh, my relative pronoun is when.
When. What is
Yes.
your relative clause?
When my dad was at home.
What is your antecedent?
When my dad was at home.
Your antecedent.
When my dad was at home.
Do you remember what an antecedent is?
Oh, when my dad was at home.
No. That's not it. Do you remember what your antecedent is? Do you remember the term antecedent? Do you know what is meant when we talk about the antecedent? Can you remember? Can you remember what I said an antecedent is? Yes or no?
No.
No. All right. Let me refresh your memory. I remember I told you that a noun will always lead to the formation of a pronoun. That noun is what we call the antecedent. Do you remember that now?
Yes.
A noun that gives birth to a pronoun is called an antecedent. A pronoun which relates to a noun is what we call relative pronoun. A clause that begins with a to call a relative clause. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? So our focus is on three major items here. 1, antecedent. 2, relative clause. 3, relative pronoun. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right. 3 things are very important. 1 is what? Antecedent. 2 is what? Relative pronoun. 3 is what? Relative clause. Can you give me the list again?
The what? Oh,
the list I just gave you now. Yes. I'm listening.
When?
No. I just refreshed your memory. I gave you 3 items. I said the 3 items that are very important here are 1, the relative pronoun. Can you say that after me?
The relative pronoun.
Secondly is the antecedent. What did I say?
The antecedent.
The antecedent. And the third thing is the relative clause. What's the third thing?
The relative clause.
Okay. So the noun, N-O-U-N, that gives way to the formation of a pronoun is what we call the antecedent. You get that?
Can you say again?
A noun, N-O-U-N, which gives birth to a pronoun is what we call antecedent. You get that?
Yes.
I gave you an example the other time. Jide is here. Jide is a boy. Those are two simple sentences. Who is a boy?
Jide.
Who is here?
Jide.
Fine. Those are two simple sentences. If we want to join the two simple sentences together, what do? We use a conjunction. Jide is a boy and Jide is here, right? You get that?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we can form a compound sentence using a conjunction and. Jide is here. You get that?
Yes.
But grammatically, that sentence is not appropriate. It is inappropriate. It is not acceptable, right? Are you with me?
Yes.
Now, to form a meaningful sentence, to form a sentence that is grammatically acceptable, what do? We will need to remove that and. Sorry, first and foremost, we need to remove the second Jide. Jide is a boy and Jide is here. So we remove the second Jide and replace it with what? With a pronoun. What pronoun can we possibly use to replace the second Jide? Jide is a boy and Jide is here. So what happens to the second Jide? What would we change it to? Are you
He.
with me?
Yeah.
He, thank you. He. Now, Jide is a boy and Jide is here. We'll change the second Jide to he. Then it becomes Jide is a boy and he is here. Is that still acceptable? That sentence, is it still acceptable like that?
No.
Is it grammatically right? Fine.
No.
So what do we now do? We will now take and e. What is and? What part of speech is and?
Conjunction.
Thank you. What part of speech is he? What part of speech is he? He, he. I'm with you. What part of speech is he? He. Remember, we use e to replace Jide. Therefore, the word that replaces a noun is what part of speech?
Pronoun.
Pronoun, thank you. So, and is our conjunction. He is our pronoun. When you had your and e together, a conjunction and a pronoun, when you add them together, what do they give you? When you add a pronoun to a conjunction, what does it give you? Again?
A relative pronoun.
God bless you, a relative pronoun. You get that? So we form a relative pronoun out of a noun, out of a pronoun and a conjunction, right? So the original noun in that sentence is Jide, which gives birth to the pronoun he. Now, he and added together gives us a relative pronoun. What relative pronoun will the two of them give us? And he. Jide is a boy. Jide is, what is that sentence again? Jide is a boy. Jide is here. Jide is a boy and Jide is here. Changes to Jide is a boy and he is here. So what do we change it to? Jide is a boy who is here. Jide who is here is a boy. Are you following me?
Yes.
I hope you're getting it.
Yes.
All right. Jide is a boy. 1. Jide is here. Sentence 2. We want to join the two of them together. It gives us Jide is a boy and Jide is here. To make it a little more meaningful, it becomes Jide is a boy and he is here. You understand? So and plus he, we remove the two of them with who. Jide is a boy who is here. Who there is a relative pronoun. Now, for the expression to make a better sense, we now restructure the whole of the expression. Jide is a boy who is here. We now change to Jide, who is here, is a boy. Jide, who is here, is a boy. Do you get it now?
Yes.
Now, from our final sentence, from our final formation, who is a relative pronoun. It is relating to the antecedent. Jide, do you get it now?
Yeah.
Therefore, who is a boy? Clause in that sentence. So that is exactly where we are driving at. Now look at your sentence. I went. Are you back to my screen?
Yes.
I went to the shops when my dad was at home. When my dad was at home is not a good example of a relative clause. Do you get it? I went to the shops. I went to the shops when my dad was at home. All right? What is our relative clause there? If you say when my dad was at home is a relative clause, that is a no. Because when my dad was at home, is only pointing to when. Are you following me?
Yes.
I went to the shops. When did I go to the shops? Are you with me?
Yes.
When did I go to the shops? When my dad was at home. In other words, when my dad was at home is an adverbial clause. It is not a relative clause. It's the same thing as an adjectival clause. Do you still remember that?
Yes.
Do you still remember that?
Yes.
All right. A relative clause is the same thing as an adjectival clause, right?
Yeah.
Now, relative clauses and adjectival clauses are not the only existing clauses in English. There are other types of clauses also, apart from adjectival or relative clause. Adjectival clause is the same thing as a relative clause. But there are other types of clauses, like the adverbial clause, like the noun clause. Are you with me?
Yes.
All right. So when my dad was at home is not a good example of an adjectival or relative clause. Because when my dad was at home, he's only giving us more information about the verb went. I went. When did I go? I went when my dad was at home. Went where? Went to the shops. Do you understand?
Yes.
So for that reason, I'm going to mark your first sentence wrong. Let's look at the second one. Are you with me?
Yes.
He was the one who stole the money. Is that what you wrote?
Yes.
That's a very good example of a relative clause or an adjectival clause beginning with who in that sentence. He was the one. He was the one. Who was he? He was the one. The one was he. All right? He was the one. The one. Which one? Are we together?
Yes.
One is our noun in that expression. He was the one. Was which one? The one who stole the money. All right? Now, who in that expression? Are we together?
Yes.
Who is the relative pronoun? One.
Who?
It is who is a relative pronoun. It is relating to the noun one, and it is beginning the relative clause or adjectival clause who stole the money. Therefore, your second sentence is a perfect answer. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, your second sentence is correct, but the first one is not. Let's look at the third one. The third one says, the man that ate the pie is sick now. The man that ate the pie is sick now. Who is sick now?
The man.
Which man?
The man that ate the pie.
A man that ate the pie. So that ate the pie is a good example of a relative clause or adjectival clause. Do you get that?
Yes.
It is beginning with the relative pronoun. What are relative pronoun there?
A relative pronoun there is that.
God bless you. What is our antecedent?
Our antecedent is
Remember, your antecedent is a noun.
the
What's the
pie.
antecedent there?
That ate the pie is sick.
Hold it, hold it. The man that ate the pie is sick now. Pie is sick now. What is our relative pronoun?
That.
That, thank you. What is that relating to? What is the noun that gives birth to that?
Is it pie?
It cannot be pie. Let's look at it again. The man that ate the pie is sick now. The man that ate the pie is sick now. The man, which man?
The man that ate the pie.
That ate the pie. So that ate the pie refers to who or what?
The man.
The man. So why are you saying pie? Do you get it now? Do you get the point now?
Yes.
Fine. In other words, what is our antecedent?
That ate the pie.
No. Our antecedent is a noun that leads to the relative pronoun that. So what is that pointing at? Where does that originate from? Remember, a noun, no, it cannot be the pie. Look at it again. Okay.
It's sick.
What?
That is sick.
It can't be sick. Look at the sentence again. The man, are you with me? The man that ate the pie is sick now. Who is sick?
The man.
The man. The man is our noun. It is our subject. It is also our antecedent. Do you get the drift?
Yes.
The man is our subject. I hope you know what the subject is.
The man.
Hold it. I hope you are familiar with the term subject. Do you know what is meant when we talk about the subject?
I don't understand what you mean.
All right. The subject refers to the noun in a sentence, the noun or pronoun in a sentence that performs an action or that is being described. Okpe is a boy. Who am I talking about here?
Neil. Okay.
Okay. Therefore, Okpe is a noun, right?
Yeah.
Okpe is also my subject because I'm talking about him, right?
Yeah.
If I say Okpe ate rice last night, Okpe ate rice last night. Who ate rice?
Okay.
What did Okpe do?
Eat rice.
He ate rice. Who did something in that sentence? Who performed an action in that sentence?
The action is A.
No. Who performed an action in that sentence? Who did something? Who ate? Who ate rice last night?
Okay.
That is it. So the noun that performs an action is regarded as a subject. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Are you eating?
No.
All right. The noun or a noun that performs an action or that is being described in a sentence is regarded as the subject. Now, when you use that same noun twice or 3 times or up to 4 times, in order to avoid repetition, you know, when you keep saying one thing over and over again, it gets to a point where it becomes boring, right? For instance, if I say Okpa is a boy, Okpa is obedient, Okpa goes to school early, Okpa does his assignments often. How does the expression sound to you? It sounds somehow awkward, isn't it? It doesn't sound too good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why? Because you have the word Okpa being repeated so many times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, for us to have a balanced expression, you have to replace from the second Okpa to the last. You have to replace it with a pronoun, right?
Yeah.
That is why we assert, we concluded that a pronoun is a word used to replace a noun in a sentence in order to avoid repetition, in order to avoid boredom. You know, when you keep saying one thing over and over again, it becomes boring. The expression doesn't get attractive as it should be. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So the man is sick now. The man in that expression is our subject. The man is also our antecedent. While our rest is what? Are you with me?
Yeah.
If the man is our subject, the man is also our antecedent. What then is our relative pronoun? What are relative pronoun?
Huh?
The man, from the example you have given, number 3, the man that ate the pie is sick now. I said the man is our subject, right?
Yeah.
The man is also our antecedent. Is that correct?
Yeah.
In that case, what is our relative pronoun?
Our relative pronoun is that.
God bless you. Therefore, that ate the pie is what? That ate the pie. What do you call it? That ate the pie. From all we have been learning, what do you call that ate the pie?
The relative clause.
In fact, kudos to you. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's quickly run over the others. She tried, the next sentence says, she tried eating the man, but she didn't know when, I can't say that, when, all right. Wow, this is much. She tried eating the man, but she didn't know which man it was. Is that what you wrote?
Yeah.
She tried eating the man, but she didn't know which was. I didn't get that. She tried eating the man, but she didn't know which man it was. What is your relative pronoun there? She tried eating the man, but she didn't know which man it was. What's your relative pronoun? Which? Okay. She tried eating the man, but didn't know what? Which man it was. Okay, if which is your relative pronoun, what is your antecedent? She tried eating the man, but didn't know which man it was. What is your antecedent? What is the noun that which is referring to? What noun is which referring to in the sentence? Yes?
She.
She. Are you sure?
No.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
This sentence of yours is very clumsy. It's somehow clumsy. It's confusing. From what you have there, she tried eating the man, but she didn't know which man it was. This sentence looks somehow clumsy. And as such, I don't really know where to peg your relative clause. However, let's see if we can do something about it and make something out of it. All right. She tried eating the man. Eating which man? Are you there?
Yes.
She tried eating the man. And this being said, she tried eating the man, which I told you of. She tried eating the man. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried eating the man, which I told you of, but didn't know which man it was. She tried eating the man, which I told you of, but unable to eat the man in the end because she didn't know which man it was. Structure the sentence. Are you there?
Yes.
If you say she tried hitting the man, but she tried eating the man, which I told you of, but ended up unable to hit the man because she didn't know which man it was to hit. In that sentence, which I told you of would have been a better sentence. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. Let's go back to the screen. If I say, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. If I say she tried hitting the man. She hitting man, which I told you of, but ended up hitting no one, as she doesn't know exactly who to eat. Full stop. Are we together?
Yeah.
Good. Let me change the form of the expression and then remove the underline. All right. I've just rephrased your sentence, right? She tried eating the man. Which man? The man. Which man? Okay.
Yeah.
And are we talking about here?
Which man?
She tried eating the man. Which man from this sentence?
The man that she was trying to hit.
No. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you see the sentence I wrote?
Okay. Yeah, I could hear.
She tried eating the man. Can you see that?
Yes.
Which I told you of. Can you see that?
Yes.
But ended up. Why? As she doesn't know exactly who to hit. Now let's forget about the this latter part of the sentence. Let's cut this off. Let's concentrate on it. She tried eating the man, which I told you of. She tried eating the man, which I told you of. Which man are we talking about here?
The man that the man which you told of.
Thank you. The man which I told you of. Now, which I told you of is a very good example of a relative clause. Do you get that?
Yes.
Because one, it contains a relative pronoun. What is that relative pronoun? What's a relative pronoun there?
The relative pronoun is which.
Which. What makes it a clause? It is a clause because it contains a finite verb. What's a finite verb?
Your finite verb is told.
God bless you. So, if you had given me this kind of a sentence, it would have made a lot of sense. Do you get that?
Yes.
All right. So, for that reason, your sentence number one, let me write it down. Sentence number one is marked incorrect. Sentence number two, correct. That's one mark. Sentence number three is marked correct. The man that ate the pie is sick now, correct. That ate the pie is sick now, correct. Sentence two, who stole the money, correct. You have 2 marks. Sentence three, she tried eating the man, but didn't know which man it was, incorrect. I hope you're getting it.
Yes.
So you got 2 so far out of 4. 1 wrong, 2 correct, 3 correct, 4 wrong. Let's look at number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's number 5 here? You would have numbered them. The next time you are answering question like of each of the sentences. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whose dog did you take? Whose dog did you take? Whose dog did you take? Is that what you wrote?
Yeah.
That is a question. Whose dog did you take? It's a question. You can rephrase the sentence to appear in the form of what we call a declarative sentence. This is an interrogative sentence. Whose dog did you take? All right. I took John's dog. All right. This is not the kind of expression we are looking for. Do you get that?
Yes.
You get that? We are looking for a sentence that will have a relative clause added to it. All right. If for instance, you say, here is John, whose dog I took. Here is John, whose dog. You want to use whose to begin a relative pronoun, isn't it? Isn't that what you're trying to do? Hello?
Yeah.
Are you dozing off?
Yes, I'm there.
I can't hear you. You're fully with me. You're not sleeping off, right?
I am.
You're sleeping off.
What?
Did you say you are dozing off? Are you sleeping off?
No.
Okay, you're not feeling sleepy. All right. So let's move on. So I said your sentence number one says, I went, sorry, 1, 2, 3, sentence 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whose dog did you take? I said that is not an acceptable sentence pattern. Rather, if you had said, here, 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 a minute, please.
Hello?
Here, I'm with you. Here, can you hear me?
Yes.
Here is John, whose dog I took. Full stop. Here is John, whose dog I took. This would have been a perfect sentence. All right? Are you with me?
Yes.
All right. This would have been a perfect sentence. Here is John, whose dog I took. 1. 2. All right. Now, if we have a sentence like this, here is John, whose dog I took, right? It should have been okay, because whose dog I took here is a typical example of a relative clause. Do you see that? Are you there?
Yes. Yes.
What is our relative pronoun in this expression? Are you there?
His pronoun is his.
Antecedent.
His.
What is our antecedent? Antecedent.
Antecedent is his dog I took.
No. Remember, your antecedent is a noun. Your antecedent is a noun that gives birth to a pronoun. A noun that leads to the formation of a pronoun. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
When a pronoun refers to a noun, that noun is called an antecedent, because the noun brings about the formation of that pronoun. It is the noun that makes it possible for us to create that pronoun. All right. What's our pronoun here? Relative pronoun specifically.
Our pronoun is his.
Whose. So how did we achieve whose? From which noun did we achieve whose?
Dog.
What?
John.
John. It's as easy as that. So this has fulfilled all the qualities required in the type of structure in the type of pattern that we want to form. Here is John, whose dog I took. John here is our antecedent. Whose is our relative pronoun, beginning a, preceding a relative clause. Is that clear? So for that reason, let's go back to your answer. For that reason, sentence number 5 is classified as incorrect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look at number 6. That dog, that what? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes. That boy, that dog, that what?
That
dog that stole the pie is back. Is that what you wrote? Is that what you wrote?
Yes.
Okay. The boy that stole the pie is back. The dog that stole the pie is back. Okay. Which dog? Let's change the first word from that. Let's change it to the. C-H-E. The. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay. So then the sentence will read, the dog that stole the pie is back. So what is our subject here? The dog, right?
Yes.
What is our relative pronoun? That.
Yeah.
All right. What is our relative clause? That stole the pie. Is that correct? That stole the pie. Is that our relative clause?
Yes.
Good. So the dog is back. The dog is back. Which dog is back? The dog that stole the pie. All right. So here we have an antecedent, dog. We also have a relative pronoun, that. Then we have a relative clause, that stole the pie. For that reason, sentence number 6 is correct. Let's quickly move to the next one. Who among us ate beans and farted? Wow. Who among us ate beans and farted? Who among us ate beans and farted? That doesn't look like the kind of expression we are looking for. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. Who among us ate beans and farted? What if you rephrase the sentence and say, someone among us, let's go back to the board. Someone among us, sentence 3.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Someone Are you with me?
Yes.
All right. Someone among us. Why is this like this? Someone among us farted. All right. Someone among us farted. Who is that someone among us? We can say someone who ate beans. All right. Someone who ate beans among us farted. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay, we can remove who ate beans. What would we have?
If we move you ate beans.
No, this is what I've just done. Someone who ate beans among us farted. Then I decided to remove who ate beans among us. Can you see that? Can you see the way I have highlighted who ate beans among us? Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. Let me remove who ate beans among us. Now I have removed it. What do we have left?
Someone farted.
Thank you. So if I say someone farted, then I can ask the question, someone. Who is that someone? Which someone? Are you following me?
Yes.
Which someone? And then your answer will be what? Someone who ate beans among us farted. So who ate beans among us is an example of a relative clause. Do you get that?
Yes.
All right. Why is it a relative clause? Because it is telling us something about it is relating to someone. Therefore, what is our subject and what is our antecedent? What is our subject? What is our antecedent?
Our subject is someone.
Our subject, someone is also our antecedent. All right. So someone would eventually give birth to who? Do you get that?
Yeah.
Therefore, who is relating to what? We will call it a relative pronoun. So what is it relating to?
Our noun.
What noun is who relating to?
Someone.
Someone. But take note, someone there is not a noun. Rather, it is a pronoun. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Someone is here. Rather than saying John is here, you say someone is here. All right. We call it an indefinite pronoun. What do I call it?
Can you say that again, please?
Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite. An indefinite pronoun.
Indefinite pronoun.
Good. Indefinite pronoun. All right. An indefinite pronoun is a pronoun that refers to no particular person, no particular individual. So if I say someone farted, who is that person? We don't know. All right. Somebody touched my things. This is not exactly how I left my things. I have the impression, I have feelings that someone touched it. Someone, that expression is an indefinite pronoun. Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. Remember, our antecedent would always be a noun, but in this case, we have decided to use another pronoun as an antecedent to the relative pronoun who. All right. So for that reason, let's go back to the sentences you supplied. You supplied us. All right. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think that is number 7. Number 7. Who among us ate beans and farted? That is more of a question. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay. So it is not a sentence. For that reason, we'll mark that wrong. All right? We'll mark that wrong. So, but if you had given us a sentence like this, someone who ate beans among us farted, it would have made much of a better sense. Do you get that?
Yes.
All right. Let's go back to your assignment. Sentence number 8. I went, what's this? Downstairs when I saw flames. I went downstairs when I saw flames. I went downstairs when I saw flames. All right. What is your relative pronoun here?
My relative pronoun here is One.
Thank you. But do you know that this is not a good example of a relative clause? When I saw flames, when I saw flames, it is not a good example of a relative clause. Why? Because when I saw flames in that expression, is not relating to what is your antecedent? What is your antecedent? The noun which the relative pronoun is referring to, is relating to. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you say again, please?
Sorry?
Can you say again, please?
What is your antecedent in that sentence? I went downstairs when I saw flames. What is your antecedent?
My antecedent.
I'm with you.
No.
I went downstairs when I saw flames.
Is went.
Went. No, it cannot be went. Went is a verb. Verb cannot be antecedent. Do you understand? So I, subject, which is a pronoun. Went, verb. Downstairs in that expression is an adverb. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So there is no noun before that that clause when I saw flames. So I went where? I went downstairs. When did you go downstairs? When I saw flames. Are you following me?
Yes.
So when I saw flames only answer to the question when. I went. When did you go? I went when I saw flames. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So for that reason, we are going to mark that sentence wrong. If you had said, let's try another sentence. If you had said, sorry, let's do it like this. Number 4. Okay. No, let's sort it out first. Then we'll give them numbers at a later time. If you had said, I went downstairs when I saw flames. I went where I saw flames. No, I went there when I saw flames. No, I went. No, that that sentence will be very difficult to manipulate. I went downstairs when I saw flames. I went when I saw flames. No, I when. Let's see other examples of when being put into use from the previous example.
I cannot hear you.
Can you?
I cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Let me adjust my microphone. Can you hear me better now?
No.
You still can't hear me?
I cannot hear you at all.
Wow. So what do we do? Can you hear me better now?
For the first time.
Sorry, come again.
You've been doing this for the past time.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you type that? Can you type that out? Can you type it out? You cannot hear me. Oh, wow. So what do we do?
I don't know.
But you are responding, yet you can't hear what I'm saying. All right. Let's do this.
I can hear you a little bit.
A little bit. Okay, let me see if I can adjust something to make it better. Hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? Sorry?
I can hear you a little better now.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I can hear you a little better now.
Okay, you can hear me better now.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. All right. Okay, let's try and manage. Let me just mark them, and then I can just give you one or two more works to do, and that will serve as a kind of a background to what we're going to be doing the next time we meet, because we're already running out of time. Okay. What I'm just trying to do is to tell you why some of your answers are wrong and why others are right. Okay. So I don't just want to say this is right, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is right. So I want to give you answers to solutions to the problems we created, and then say why one solution is right above the other. What question have we questioned? Sentence 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. I went downstairs when I saw flames. All right. Are you there?
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, let's look at the use of when from some of our previous examples. All right. All right. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Right. Let's see where when is being put into use. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. All right. All right. Just a little more. Just a little more. Please. All right. Yes, can you see this? Can you see this? Are you there?
Hello?
Hello, are you there? Are you there? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you clearly, loud and clear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can? Perhaps you would have disconnect and then reconnect. Can we try to connect and reconnect and sorry? Can we try to disconnect and reconnect? Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
You can hear me better.
Yes.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
All right. Now, can you see my? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Now, look at the use of when. England won the World Cup in 1966 rather. It was the year, a minute.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Hello,
Yes.
I'm here. All right. England won the World Cup in 1966. Can you see that?
Yes.
It was the year we got married. Can you see that?
Yes.
Now, it was the year. Which year are we talking about? The year when we got married. It was the year when we got married. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, when we got married is relating to year. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right, good. All right. So that is the only context under which you can use when. Look at the next one. I remember when my 20th birthday. I remember my 20th birthday. Full stop. It was the day when the tsunami happened. It was the day when the tsunami happened. When the tsunami happened, in that expression is our relative clause. It is qualifying the noun day. Is that clear? Do you get that? Okay, good. Okay, let's quickly go back to your assignment and finish it up. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. All right. Your number 9. Sorry, let me take it again. Please always try to number your sentences. Is that clear?
Okay.
I went 1, he was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went downstairs 8 when I saw the flames. No, we said that is wrong. Then number 9. So rather than saying something like I went downstairs when I saw the flames. All right. Rather than saying I went downstairs when I saw the flame, if you had given me an expression like, excuse me, please. Hello, hello.
Hello.
No, just a minute. I'm trying to caution some of my students. Just a minute.
Hello.
Hello.
No, Lily.
Hello, sorry, I'm back. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still there.
Okay, that's good. So I said your number 8 sentence is not too acceptable. Rather, if you give me a sentence like, I remember my 20th birthday, it was the day when the tsunami happened. When the tsunami happened begins with when, and it's a very good example. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. Let's quickly look at the next one. Who is the most skinniest? I went downstairs. Okay, which one of you ate the leftovers? No, that is not correct. Number 9. Which one of you ate the leftover? All right. You could have a sentence like, who ate the leftover? Should one of you who ate the leftover should indicate by the raising of a hand. One of you who ate the leftover should indicate by the raising of a hand. Do you get that?
Yes.
All right. So if you have given me a sentence like that, it would have much more acceptable. Do you get that? All right. I wanted to the list of sentences I've been forming. All right. One of you who had the leftover should indicate by the raising of hand. You get that?
Yes.
Okay. And who ate the leftover? a good example of a relative pronoun beginning with the is a good example of a relative clause beginning with the relative pronoun who. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at your next sentence. Sentence 10. Who is the most skinniest? Is that what you wrote?
Yes.
Okay, who is the most skinniest? I will not accept that because that is just a clause. You would have given me a sentence with that. All right. Who is the most skinniest? You cannot have most and skinniest at the same time. Who is the skinniest could be better. That is one. Secondly, a minute, please. All right. Secondly, who is the most skinniest? Who is the most skinniest? No, it's not acceptable. Okay. Rather, we can have something like the guy the guy who is a skinniest, right? Is that the spelling for skinniest? Skinniest. Who is the skinniest? Skinniest guy. Who is the skinniest among them? Head the largest portion of the food. The guy who is the skinniest among them ate the largest portion of the food. All right. So if you have given me something like that, it would have been acceptable. Is that clear? You get that? All right. I think your what is it called? Your microphone is louder and clearer. Okay, quickly, let's look at the next one. This is the man who broke the window. So number 10, wrong. Number 11, this is the man who broke the window. The man who broke the window. Who broke the window? I think I'll give you that. Correct. The man who broke the window did what? This is the man who broke the window. This is the man who broke the window. Who broke the window is a relative clause beginning with the relative pronoun who. Is that clear? So I give that to you. Next, number 12. She knew the family whose house we bought. Whose house we bought is a good relative clause. Therefore, beginning with the relative pronoun whose, I mark that correct for you. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. Let's move to the next one. Number 13. They have found the lady whom they wanted what? Whom they want. Can you read out what you wrote there? This is, they have found the lady whom they wanted what?
Wanted whom?
They have found the lady whom they wanted interview. Is that what you wrote? They have found the lady whom they wanted to interview. Is that what you wanted, right? Whom they wanted to interview. Okay. I'll give that to you, but that sentence is incomplete. They have found the lady whom they wanted to interview. Your preposition to is missing there. Is that clear? But I'll still give that to you. Whom they wanted to interview is a relative clause, beginning with the relative pronoun whom. All right? Okay, let's move on. Next one. My precious blue cam. Or what's this? My precious blue cam. Is that what you wrote? Is that what you wrote? My precious blue cam, which has lamp. My precious blue lamp, right? Hello?
Yeah, hello? Yeah.
Can you read the sentence?
My precious blue lamp was in the room, but it was broken.
My precious blue lamp was in the room, but it was broken. Is that what you wrote?
Yes.
Okay.
Which was in the room was broken.
My precious blue lamp, which was in the room, was broken. Okay, perfect. My precious blue lamp, which was in the room, was broken. My precious blue lamp was broken. My precious blue lamp, which was in the room, was broken. Okay, I'll give that to you. 14, correct. Let's look at the next one. Can you read the next sentence? The lamp that was in the room was broken. Is that what you wrote?
Yes.
The lamp that was in the room was broken. The lamp that was in the room was broken.
Which was in the room was broken.
But you wrote that the lamp that was in the room was broken. That's what you wrote. But you're still right. You're still correct. The lamp was broken. Which lamp? The lamp that was in the room. The lamp which was in the room. So number 15, correct. Now, going by all you scored, I gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 over 15. 8 over 15. So half of 15 should be 7.5. And you have scored above 7.5. Let me snap and send what somebody is too loud there.
Hello? Yeah?
Somebody is too loud there. Hello,
Yes?
somebody beside you there, the person is too loud. Somebody talking beside you there is too loud.
Yeah, hello? I can't hear you properly. Hello?
All right, I'm with you. I just to snap your score. Let me see. Let me see how I can do that. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to forward that to your dad on WhatsApp. Let's see how I can do it in such a way that I would be able to upload it here. All right. Let me see. Right. All right. I will see how I can forward that to you on this app. So I've just uploaded the score on WhatsApp. The distraction is much, please. Hello.
No one's distracting me. I just cannot hear you properly.
Yeah, I said someone is distracting us. I can hear very loud. I can hear very loud sound. All right. Okay. There's no way I could do that here because I'm working from a system. I cannot use the system to snap. I can't use it to snap. However, you have scored 8 out of 15. 8 out of 15. right? And I think that's a reasonable score. So on that note, I'm not sure we'll be able to go beyond that tonight. We'll meet again on Friday.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So we'll meet again on Friday. However, before we meet, I want you to go and do some research. I want you to go and do some research. All right. Much of distraction.
My mom's on the phone.
Okay, she's on the phone.
Yes.
Oh. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So I'm trying to arrange the next lecture we're supposed to have. Well, we started around 7. This is 9:20. The time is fast spent. We really can't go beyond this time. So I want to ask you to attempt some assignments in preparation for the next class. All right. Can you let's see. All right. Can you turn these words? Yeah. Rain. Wow.
I can see the words.
All right. I want to place them on Teams. Okay, I want to place them on Teams. All right. I want to place. Okay. Let me remove the clothes. Okay. Let me paste them here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. All those words I gave you, words are examples of adjectives.
Yes, I can see it.
All right. They are severe. They are serene, nude, commune, immune. All right. Convert these words. Convert. Words. So they are noun forms. Convert these words to their noun form. Noun forms.
Yes, I can see that.
Right.
Oh.
Noun forms. Convert these words to their noun forms. Severe, for instance, severe becomes severity. Do you get that?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Severe becomes severity. So give me the noun form for serene. The noun word, let me remove this. I don't like this word. All right. All right. Okay. Severe is severity. Give me serene, give me commune, give me immune. Is that clear? Do you get that?
Yes.
Let me give you some 5. Give me the noun form for Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. 6. Give me for awful. Awful. 6.
Okay.
This. Can you see that awful?
Yes.
Okay. 7. I want to give you up to 10. 7. Can you give me angry?
Okay.
8. You give me delicious. Delicious. Number 9. Give me hot. Give me hot. Give me poor. Right? Let me give
Okay.
you one more. Let me give you one more. Since I have given you one example from the 10, the previous 10, they give me afraid. Afraid. Do you get that?
Yes.
All right. Okay, this is what you're going to do. Make sure you do this. Solve it. Do it on a sheet of paper. Then screenshot or snap. And then when we come up by 7 p.m. By I think our time is it 6 or 7? 7 p.m. You
It's
now
8.
show it 8 p.m. No, it can't be 8 p.m. It should be 7 p.m. Is that clear?
It's 8 for me.
Okay, 8 for you over there. Sorry. All right. Okay. So that means you are at past 10 now, right?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay, in that case, let's call it a day. I've just can you see it? I've just sent it. You can copy from there. Have you seen it?
Yes.
All right, that's great. So on that note, we end it up for tonight. We will meet again next Friday. Enjoy yourself. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Hello?
No.
Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, in the absence of further question, I'll call it a day for tonight. So we'll see you again. Enjoy. So, good night.